of the classes that we teach are within the context of self-defense. What I'm talking about is that we're not there to try to make better bullseye shooters or even competitive shooters. We're trying to give the skills, mindset, and techniques and tactics to our students that they need in order to defend themselves in a real-life situation. My name is Deane Mars. I'm one of the firearm instructors at Smokin Gun Worx in Forreston, Illinois. I've been a sworn peace officer since 2009. I'm an Illinois concealed carry instructor, and I'm also a member of the Illinois Tactical Officers Association. Not only do I like the research and the taking of training, I like to teach. It's something I really love doing, and I've had a great opportunity to work with Smokin Gun Worx and offer these classes. I co-instruct the defensive pistol series of classes as well as the civilian use of force. I like to share this information with law enforcement and non-law enforcement alike.
Hi, my name is Haze. I'm a sergeant, a sworn peace officer, been so for several years, and like my partner, a fellow instructor with Smokin Gun Worx. I'm a Illinois concealed carry instructor, an NRA pistol instructor, but most of all, I like teaching. Having opportunities to be around people and hopefully helping elevate their skills is something that I'm passionate about.
The first class in our defensive pistol series is called From the Holster. As the name implies, we're taking students through exercises and drills that are going to allow them to draw from the holster and put rounds on target. We're going to focus on the defensive stance, a 4-position draw, and an intense focus on accuracy. All that together is going to give them a good foundation for being able to present that gun in a self-defense situation. And on top of that, we spent some time talking about keeping the gun in the fight by practicing magazine changes as well as malfunction clearing drills to help make sure that both the student and the gun are ready to finish the fight.
The second course in our defensive pistol series is something we call movement, mindset, and decision. Movement in and of itself is a very foreign concept to shooters, old and new, because quite frankly, most of their experience is standing still. It's a very important principle to not just hear about and see, but actually exercise doing, and we definitely give shooters an opportunity to do that.
What we do is we take the skills that we learned from the holster and we overlay tactical movement. Movement is life. We teach them to move off what we call the line of force. If somebody's coming at them with a knife, with a gun, or just their fists, the first thing that they should do upon recognizing that threat is move. And at that point, after doing that tactical lateral movement, they then proceed to do their effective holster draw and putting rounds on target. Again, like the first class, we have a minimum of 3 hours of live range fire time to run these drills.
The third course in our defensive pistol series is a course that we call cover and concealment. In this course, we're going to talk about, how to use a tree if it's there, how to use a car if it's there, how to move to a place of safety, cover and or concealment if available.
What we do is we take the students through drills, working behind simulated cover, engaging multiple targets, both from the right side and left side of cover, which forces the student to use both their right and left hand as their primary gun hand, something that a lot of students have not done before. This is starting to get that student to really understand the concept of 360 degrees environment in a deadly encounter, and it trains them to make sure that they are as safe as possible yet effective as possible in engaging a threat from behind the protection of cover. The next class I'd like to talk about is civilian use of force. Now, I'm really excited about this class because it's something that I don't think a lot of students nor even instructors think about. And it's this idea of knowing when you can shoot. And in this class, we take a deep dive into Illinois use of force laws. And we make sure that the students understand the subtle differences between the legal right of using deadly force against a person versus a dwelling versus other property. And to make sure that they understand it, not just conceptually as in, I get it, but we want them to understand it practically, as in they can apply it in a real life threat evolving before their eyes. We do that by spending 3 hours in the TI simulator room, running them through virtual threat engagements with a training gun on their holster, working with this TI simulator. And the TI simulator projects a wall-size screen of a virtual attack or an entire scene. The system will recognize where those rounds would have gone and decides whether or not you had a good stop or whether you, unfortunately, didn't make it.
Who are our students? Our students typically already have or are looking to get a concealed carry permit, but there are people of all ages, of different backgrounds, and honestly different levels of experience being around firearms. One of the things that we look for in our students is a willingness to learn. Maybe unlearn things that they knew, but are looking to get better at what they do. Those are the types of students that excite me the most.
Be sure to check out Smokin Gun Worx or come to smokingunworx.com/classes. Our classes are under the Continuing Education tab, and you'll find flyers, hours, dates, prerequisites, requirements, anything you might want to know about our classes. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Smokin Gun Worx, myself, or our fellow instructor Haze. He'll be happy to talk to you about classes. We'd love you to come out, give us a try. You'll be challenged, you're going to have a lot of fun, you'll be safe, and at the end of the day, you'll be more effective against a deadly encounter.